Hi, and welcome to the introduction on JMARS2035. This is just a short tutorial on what you see when you first open JMARS2035 to help you navigate a little more. Let's start with our layer manager. You'll notice on the left-hand side we already have pre-loaded layers. This is the area where you can add layers, delete layers, and manipulate layers. You'll notice that my top layer has a blue box around it. That means that this is my selected layer. So anything I do on my main screen is going to be related to the selected layer. Inside each layer, you'll see you have a few different things in there. You have a green box, which means this layer is fully loaded and good to go. You have an M and a P, which is your main view and your panner view. Your main view is the picture on top, and your panner view is this tiny picture down here. And you can turn these on and off. So I'm going to turn off the Mola map on the main view, and you'll see it'll disappear because I'm just turning it off, and then I can turn it back on. You'll notice when it's turning back on, my green box will be a red box. Next to that, you have your transparency bar. If you click and drag this button, it'll actually fade your layer in and out. You can also move around your layers if you want to change the order. So if you click your Mola map, and now I want the Mola map on top, it'll actually put it on top of every layer. So you won't be able to see anything else. We can move it back. Next is the toolbar located on the top. You'll see there are different tools at the top. This is to help you move around a little. Right now I have the arrow selected, so this will help me click on different things. But you have your glove, which will help you pan around. If you just click the screen and drag, it'll move your screen. Then you have your magnifying glass. This is to help you zoom in and zoom out. You have your ruler, which is next to help you measure different things, an investigation tool, and your geospatial export tool. If you look to the right of your screen, you'll see an area called Zoom. This is to help you zoom in and out as well if you don't want to use the magnifying glass. To the left of your screen, you'll see an area called your Longitude Latitude box. This is the center point of your screen. On the bottom of your screen, you'll also see Longitude Latitude points. This is actually the location of your cursor. So you'll notice as I move the glove around, you'll see the locations are changing. So let's change back to our arrow cursor. You'll notice on your screen that you'll see these black circles. This is related to your October 2015 layer. This layer is your proposed exploration zones, which were presented at the first human landing site workshop. If you double click this layer, you go into Info, it'll give you a little bit more information on each layer. If you go into Adjustments, you'll see that every landing site is listed, and you can change the color and turn them on and off. And you can even zoom to one. If you just say Center on Feature, it'll bring you directly to that site. Another important layer is your exploration zone located at the top. If you click this layer to make it selectable and move your cursor back onto the screen, you'll see a circle. This allows you to create your own 100-kilometer radii circle. If you just click your mouse button, it'll create a circle. If you want to add multiple exploration zones and you want to change the color, you can do this easily. If you have a Windows or a Linux machine, you can actually just move your scroll wheel on your mouse and that will change the color. If not, if you're on a Mac, you can actually just come in here, double click your layer, and you'll see that the statistics and the color of that particular zone is in here. So you can click here and change the color. If you made a mistake on one of your selections, you can select it, right click, and say Remove Selected Site. You can also do that by going to your main screen and right-clicking, and this will give you a couple different options. There are additional features in the Add New Layer under Human Exploration. Here you'll see additional tools and maps that we've added. You can use some of these to calculate relevant statistics for landing zones, habitation sites, and resource targets. But we'll go more into that in our next video tutorial. Well, that's it for the introduction video. Thanks for joining me.